Okay, good afternoon, everyone. You're welcome to another episode of what Live Analysis Section, sponsored by Bruises Funding. It's awesome and beautiful having every one of you here around. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. I'm trying to check. Okay, so thank you so much for joining. I can say, okay, you're all welcome. Today is the 19th day in the month of December 2023. Okay, the year is drawing to an end, and it's been a whole lot. I think you are correct by my calculations. This is the 16th week we've been doing this back to back. So yes, we've been doing this back to back. We've been doing this back to back. Yeah, back to back for some very good time, and it's been enlightening, it's been educating, it's been informating, and everything you can just call it. So you all are welcome again to another episode of this. And don't forget, this is sponsored by Bruises Funding. This is the pro firm, they are the brain behind this, and not many pro firms out there are doing this. So it's a whole lot, and yes, we appreciate on behalf of every traders who has benefited from this, on behalf of traders who are really joining today, on behalf of traders who are joining one way or the other, on behalf of traders who have seen the YouTube videos, on behalf of traders who have been educated and who have gotten information through this. I'm saying thank you to BRF for this platform. Yes. And to every awesome traders and to every awesome personnel that have joined in at one time or the other, or probably due to their schedule, you've not been able to join. Probably you've got to see the YouTube videos. I'm saying it's awesome to have you all around here. Yes, it's beautiful to have been able to reckon with you. Thank you so much for using your time, using your data, using everything. Of course, I know, yes, it's about you getting the education and all. But still, yes, you all are the real MVPs. I want to give a special shout out to everyone. So yes, as you know, it's just a 30-minute section once in a week. Yeah, once in a week. Last week was a hit. And last 2 weeks too. I think for a number of weeks now, we've been having people coming with should I call it testimonies, or should I call it traders just being happy, traders just expressing, gratitude, not only gratitude, expressing and showing off their blues actually. So yes, we've been seeing testimonies and how traders have been happy that they have been able to join this, and those not even joining, getting back to see the YouTube videos, and yes, still getting the education as much possible as probably they were in the live analysis. So yes, today again, I expect that we are going to go with sorry please, I'm trying to check something. Okay, so yes, we are also going to be able to go with at least some very quality information to implement in our training. Of course, the year is already going to end, but regardless, there are still some things you have to look out for, and there are still some things that can put food on your table as the year draws to an end. So I want to give a special shout out to some are joining and left earlier too. And the way it is here with me, I'm not sure I can see everyone who has been able to join, even presently now or before. But I want to give a special shout out to Adele Opeyemi. Okay, I don't know if it's Mr. or Mrs. I just want to give a shout out to you. It's been a while we've seen you around. It's awesome having you back here again. And Mr. Luke, thank you so much for the support continually. It's beautiful having you, yes, sir. So yes, it's just a 30-minute section. For the next 26 minutes. Okay, maybe by 2:05 p.m., I'm going to head straight to my work chat. And for the next 25 minutes, I'm going to be sharing with you all what I have for you today on my chat. Okay, so again and again, like I've said, this is sponsored by BRF, and myself, who is the trader, who is also giving out information. My name is Lopez. So yes, it's also beautiful, and it's been a beautiful experience for me actually. For the past week, getting to come here, meet a lot of people, giving out this education, and yes, seeing that people are getting the education and getting to implement the information and getting something for themselves on their table. So right now, without no much further ado, I'm going to head straight to my chat. For the next 25 minutes. Just share with us what I have for you. Okay, but before I do that, I want to be sure, please, Can someone just let me know if you can hear me clearly, if you can hear my voice clearly, and if you can see my screen? I need to be sure of those two things before I actually head straight to my chat. So I just need a comment in the chat box if you can hear my voice clearly and if you can see my screen. Okay. So please, I'm expecting someone to just, if you can hear me clearly and you can see my screen so that I can be sure I'm all fine and head straight to the chat. Just let me know, yes, I can hear you, I can see your screen. Okay, and I'm going to head straight to the chat. Okay, so I just need to be very sure of that because, of course, as much as I have to share, if I'm talking to myself or I feel that people are not getting to see that, it's not going to make any sense. Okay, people have to hear me, you all have to hear me clearly, like very, very clearly, and be able to see my screen so that you can relate with that which I am saying. Okay, thank you. I think I'm seeing someone typing. Okay, although from my end, I feel like it's all fine. I just wanted to be sure if you can hear my screen, if you can hear my voice and see my screen. Okay, it's all fine from here. I'm seeing someone typing. Okay, so I'm going to head straight to the chat now. While I head straight to the chat, I'm going to presume that everything is all fine. And you are okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So visuals and audio are clear. Thank you so much. So yes, we can head straight to our chat. So yes, this is gold on my chart, and for the next few minutes, I'll try to expound gold a little bit. So what do? You know how we do it. We go from the monthly time frame, and I need everyone to know that at this present period of the year, there's a whole lot, and there's a whole need to be careful with FX. Okay, you just have to be careful. You know why? Now you are looking for Christmas money. Okay, probably not Christmas money. You just want money for yourself, and it would not make sense that what you have for yourself in form of an account, in form of a live, a personal account, in form of a profile account, in form of probably managing an investment, whichever way, okay, whichever way. You know, it's going to be beautiful that you are getting something out of it and not losing it all. So there's a whole lot, and there's a whole need to be careful at this present period of the year, because why so many manipulations are happening, so many. And you know one thing about the market, you can never box the market in a place. So market is not one of those dummy that just want to say stay here or move to the right, and it does move to the right, or move to the left and it does move to the left. Okay, so you all have to admit with me that the market has to give you a dictation, and when it dictates for you, then you can only just flow in line with it. You don't dictate for the market, you only flow in line with the market. So as it is presently, there's a whole lot of manipulation happening, and I need us to be careful. So right here in front of me is gold, and what's happening presently on gold. And as you can see, there's a black line I actually gave out here, and you see that gold has had a major struggle with this line. Okay, this is a resistant line. Gold has had a major struggle breaking it forth to the upside. Although, yeah, from 2015, you see that gold has been actually giving us a formation of what? A buying trend, that is a higher high and a higher low, a equal high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, equal high, lower low, a equal high, a higher low. And now is again at that high. So there's a whole lot. And again, if you now go to the weekly, you would see that place had been rejected again. Like, what's happening? What's happening with gold? What's happening now? Already when gold pushed here, some people have thought like, yes, it was buy. Okay, because of course, overall is buy. That's when I say overall, I mean like since 2015, the trend since 2015 is still signifying buy. But because gold has had a major struggle, to break forth within this zone, from this zone to this zone, then we've been seeing, when it gets to this stage, we've been seeing a knockdown, and the knockdown has also been giving a sell momentum. So presently as it is, like I said, presently as it is, as I said the other time, there is a whole lot, and there is a whole need to be very, very careful on gold. There's a whole need to be very careful on gold. Okay, I'm trying to show us something now. Let's go to the daily and see things better. Okay. So now look at it on the daily. Look at it on the daily. Look at how. Sorry, I'm trying not to be distracted. Okay, sorry, please. Okay, so let's take a look at it on the daily. And yes, look at how gold has had a major struggle. Look at it. Just try to just squeeze your eyes around it. Look at how gold has had a major struggle, getting back, pushing up, getting knocked down back, pushing up, getting knocked down back, pushing up, getting knocked down back, and look at it presently. So yes, after trying to also break it forth from here, from the 2060 area, okay, we actually saw it to the upside, move to the upside, and people are like, oh, it has been able to just break, it has been able to break the what's it called, the resistance area to the upside, and on breaking it, you will feel like, oh, we are just all clear. We are all clear to the upside. We are all clear to the upside. And the next thing you are seeing is how it's been rejected. How it has been rejected to the downside. And on the rejection now, what are we seeing? Are we going to say it's all clear to sell? Are we still going to say we are stuck in a buy? Okay, now I have to draw my counter trend line, and by the reason of this counter trend line, you see that it has been able to even break this counter trend line, and we're testing it presently. Okay, don't forget, while we saw it on the monthly, we saw that overall buyers on gold is buy, and that's since 2015. But the recent buyers on gold is actually sell, because for gold to have been able to reject a way back from this level, it means that level is a very strong level to break to the upside. Okay, and you know a principle about support and resistance. You know that the more touch we have on the support or resistance area, then it means the stronger that place is to break. So if gold has been having a major struggle, don't just come to this place, don't come to this arena, don't come to this zone and just feel like you can just flex your muscle to buy or to sell and get away with it. Yes, sometimes you can get away with it, but you have to know that anything happening around this place needs a whole lot of carefulness. It needs a whole lot of carefulness because, number one, the trend has not even been seen clearly. The trend has not been seen clearly. So this is not a place you want to go all out on gold. You're like, oh, yes, it's all clear. It's December time. I don't care what gold is saying. I don't care if gold is buying. I don't care if gold is selling. I just need something for myself and my family. And you know one thing about FX, if you are not careful and you are in a rush to get money, then everyone's going to just get something away from you. And you're going to be left with stories like, oh, you know those stories. So yes, we don't want those stories for ourselves. So that's why we are also trying to give a very quality information here. So I need us to know that there's a whole reason why to be careful on gold. But as it is, it's been able to break this counter trend line. And you don't joke with these things. You don't joke with, because they don't just happen by chances. They are not coincidence. These things are happening just as price is trying to dictate. Price is trying to communicate something to you. So you don't just see a candle form, you don't just feel like, oh, it's just coincidence. It's just, no, it's trying to give you information. Then you have to be very careful to see or very careful to listen. Okay, so checking on our 4 hours, you would see that gold had been able to, it was actually looking like it was forming a head and shoulder here. But whatever it is, after trying to pull to the upside, we saw a quick one, a very sharp one. Look, just in the 4 hours, candle, look how we put from 2071 to 214. Like, is this not? I don't want to say, is this not crazy? Okay, look at the amount of it was able to cover just in 4 hours, and not only pushing to the upside, still rejected it immediately. Still happening in that 4-hour candle. Okay, still rejected it immediately, and not only stopping by here, rejected it all the way down and push back on that resistance area. So yes, on this we were able to see that yes, it gave us we can call this what's it called, a head and shoulder, but it's not looking so like it. What I'm just trying to say that yes, we've been able to see this knock down again, and by that I had to draw my counter trend line, taking it all the way down from this swing low, yes, connecting it to the next to the next low. Okay, connecting it there, and on connecting it, we've been able to see that presently gold is actually reacting. Is reacting towards the counter trend line, and also doing more of like a retest to this. We can just call this a presumed pattern. And on the retest, looking like the 4 hours candle have been able to engulf into the downside. So now, what are we expecting on gold? Now, I need us to be very careful, because why? There's a whole lot that can happen on gold. So number one thing is, you can either come here and still give more of like another push to the upside, just to give a proper retest, and then come to the what? And then come to the downside. And if that is not happening, already with the sell momentum we've seen here, it might just all way push down from where it is all the way down to this place. Okay, but if that is not also happening, then we can expect that. Now, it's not like we are doing a dilly-dally thing. No. As it is, for the fact that gold had been able to break this counter trend and we tested it, okay, and we tested it, I can say for a fact that yes, gold should come down to this line, to this area. I can say for a fact that. But as it is, because it is December, so many rational things can happen, okay? So many rational things can happen. So that's why I'm also trying to say that you should be careful. Even if you want to get in on itself, you should make sure that you are observing your risks, and you are not just going all out. You are observing your risk. And you know, this is not the first time we've gotten something out of gold. I'm trying to check back the last time. Yes, I think it was from here. Yes, last time I can't, because I'm not on the daily now. Yeah, I think it was to this place. We took it from the down. No, from here actually. Yes, from here we took it down to this place, gave out again to the risk test, and took it down to this place. And again, we are having another speculation on gold. So we expect that gold should push all down to this place. We expect that it should push all down to 1975 or 1980 area, as it is. But it all needs all carefulness. But if it happens that gold is then not actually going as we are speculating, and it seems to break for today, it means that gold just probably wants to push and break to the upside, and does not have anything to do with selling momentum. But as it is, I'm going to say 70 to 80% bias on that gold should sell. Yes, and if gold should sell, it means gold should come back at least to 1980 area to 1970 area. But if it does push it here, you then have to wait to see all clear to the upside. Probably after a retest here, then you can take it all up here. But don't forget the overall bias on gold. That's from 2015 on the monthly time frame. The overall bias on gold is actually buying. But because we've seen gold having problem with this zone, from this blue line to this black line, gold has been having problems. If you look at your daily and weekly, you see that at every time gold is attempting to break it to the upside, that zone has always been rejecting. That zone has always been rejecting. That zone has always been rejecting. And when it's been rejected, at least it sells for nothing less than 1,000 pips. Okay, what am I even saying? 24.9. That's 19.9. It's 59. That's, yeah. Okay. That's nothing like, yes, that's nothing less than 1,000 pips. That's nothing less than 1,000 pips. And you know, that's a whole lot. So that is a whole lot. That's actually a whole lot. So moving away from gold, I want us to talk about AUD/USD. Okay, AUD/USD. Let me still check if I have people still with me and still following. Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. Thank you all. Okay, so still on. Okay, sorry about that, please. I was trying to check if I don't have any comments or anything to attend to. So on AUD/USD, we are able to. The reason I'm coming here with AUD/USD today is because I don't want it to look like when we talk about some things and we don't just revisit them the next time. Either it's going on well or it's not going on too well. So last time, yes, we spoke about how AUD/USD is actually giving a third touch here, and we're expecting to fall all down to this way downside. Okay, now what's happening presently on AUD/USD? To be very factual with you, I still must say that the whole drama we are seeing on AUD/USD presently is what I can just call manipulation. See, these guys are just they are just trying to they just want to, then it's December, investors are taking out their money. They just want to make you lose out on SL, and when you lose out, they don't want to make you lose your accounts. And when you don't have anything to trade, and the trade begins to move in your direction. If AUD really wants to buy, if AUD really wants to buy, you see all this small buy momentum, it would not be like that. It will go whole straight, like it will push up, not like, I'm not saying one linear line, no. But if you see, one of the way you can identify a trend, one of the way you can identify, okay, this is the trend of a what? Of a pair, is that when it is ready to move in that direction of the trend, it moves well, it moves fine. It will not give you all this, it won't give you so much weak. It will give you very full hammer scan. It will just go so well and so fine. But when you begin to see that there's a struggle for you to move in that trend, then know that there's something so wrong with that trend. So as it is, I'm still bearish on AUD. I still all feel like AUD should still sell, but I'm not. It looks like we're having so much of manipulations around. Yes, as it is, by all reasons and by all confirmation, on AUD getting to this place, we talked about it the last time. It was the 50 to the 60 Fibonacci area. That was one. It was also giving a third touch on the trend line. That was two. It was also coming to give a retest in the inner trend, in the inner neckline of this pattern form here. So that is three. So it's not just like saying it from my hand. And of course, by the reasons of every of this confirmation giving us a confidence, you see, expect that AUD should sell. But the only reason why we might start looking out for a buy is if Euro USD finally comes to clear. You see this green line here. You see this green line. That's like the only last thing holding AUD for sale. AUD has cleared this one. It's looking like it has cleared this trend line two. If it clears this green line, this resistant line again, and break to the upside, then I might have to give my hands up like, okay, AUD seems like you want to buy. No. Okay, but as it is, because we are not even just trying to just bring this from our head. Look at it from the monthly and the weekly. AUD for a while, since 2021, has been selling. Look at the formation of candles. Lower lows and lower high, 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 lower lows and lower high. That a major consolidation here, broke down to the downside, looking like it wants to give a retest there. Now we are seeing so much drama. There's so much drama which I can just call manipulation. So what I need us to do presently is that please be careful on AUD. Most of these trades, be careful on them. Stay conservative in your reach. Stay conservative in your trade. Don't just don't feel like because it's December you need so much of money to fix so much of things. You have so many bills to pay here and there and all, and then you just want to go all out. There's a whole reasons why you should be careful on this space. So look at AUD. I'm still bearish on AUD. So this like the last line. This like the last lifeline. I don't know if some of you here play games or I'm saying game because I think it happens more with game. And probably you have 3 lifeline and you use your lifeline one, it's gone. Oh, you're like, I have to just finish this task. And again, you use the lifeline too. Oh, the last lifeline, you're like, you are guarding it like, oh, last lifeline, don't go. I just have to finish up this game. So I just have to finish up this task before this last lifeline gets burned out. So what I'm saying that this like lifeline 1 broken out already. This is like lifeline 2 broken out already. This is like lifeline 3. Okay, so we have all our eyes presently on what? On AUD. But as it is, if I'm seeing a sharp reversal, from red, I will not be surprised at all because I know the whole idea of AUD pushing above this trend line is just to take people out, just to gather many people, just to take many stop loss out. Okay, just to induce many people and just push. You see, when AUD really wants to sell, in just 2 days or 3 days, from all where it is, you can meet it here the next 3 days. Just it few. I'm like, oh, AUD, they are not waiting for me. So I'm just trying to give the proper information that there is all need to be careful and stay conservative on any, even apart from whatever it is you analyze now. Don't be too taken away to say that, oh, I am 100% confident that this one is not failing. Either this or not. I'm just risking 4.5% on this or no. Please stay calm, please stay careful, please stay patient and stay conservative. So this is AUD in a nutshell, and I still have my bias as bearish on AUD. It's the same as gold. And I think I just have to go to, let me just quickly touch NZUSD. and from them I talk about I talk about US30 and probably Euro USD for the next 5 minutes. Yes, I'm going to do that. So yes, AUD is looking like NZUSD rather, looking like it's pushing, it's just pushing. Oh wow, okay, awesome. So it's looking like NZUSD is pushing all the way. Okay, awesome. I think something beautiful wants to happen on NZUSD. So it's looking like NZUSD, as you can see, I connected it from the word from this swing high, okay, to the next high. And yes, it's looking like NZUSD is pushing. I think this is not relevant as it is presently because that range has been broken. So it's looking like NZUSD is pushing to come and give us a touch on this on this area, on this resistance area, and also give us a touch on the trend line. That's the third one. So yes, you can also have your eyes out. You can have your eyes out on on NZUSD. So we just give a touch here and reverse to the downside, a proper engulfing candle, a proper reversal pattern to the downside, then I don't see any reasons why you should not get on a sell with NZUSD. Because it's just clear and basic. By clear and basic, you can see that the first high we have here, the next thing is we have a lower low. After the lower low, we had a lower high. After the lower high, we had another lower low. After the lower low, we had another equal high. After the equal high, we had another lower low. And yes, this one is pushing up here again as a lower high. So yes, I expect that if it does reverse here from all the way where it is, it should come and give us a very clean movement to the downside. So that's NZUSD in a nutshell too. Okay, that's NZUSD in a nutshell. So should I talk about Euro USD or US30 now? Let me just quickly talk about US30. So I know many of you have not forgotten that we predicted US30 all the way down from here, especially when US30 was breaking down here and it was giving a sell momentum, just like what AUD USD is doing now. Like, guys, don't be swayed away. This guy is not selling. US30 just wants to buy. It wants to buy. He's just trying to just make people feel like he wants to sell and make many people just get in here. So on a normal day, US30 should have just reversed back from this support area. But because he just want to make many people feel like, oh, I have broken down, I just want to give a retest and sell. So yes, he broke down, it engulfed, he gave like he wanted to retest, sell down again, and just look at that's what I was saying earlier, that one of the ways you can identify when a trade or when a currency pair or whatever is moving in trend. See, the movement are quick and sharp. Look at when US30 was really ready. When US30 was really ready to move, look at the way it engulfed. 1, 2, 3 in just 3 days, all the way down from here. Look at where it is. Look at where it is. Okay, and before you know it, it's not even giving some it's not giving you chances to get into it. It's not giving higher low. Just keep pushing. Look at this, so clean. Just keep pushing to the upside. So now, what am I speculating on US30? Of course, US30 is still, because as it is, it has been able to touch the overall TP, which is this next high. It has been able to touch the summit, and now it's looking like it wants to create a higher high. It's looking like it wants to create a higher high and come back to give a retest there. So on the verge of creating a higher high, I just expect that this is my 4 hours, and look at it. Look at the trend line. Okay, I'm connected from the swing low, and I expect that it might just come and give a little push to this trend line, and we all push to the upside. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so that's that from me to everyone here today. Thank you all. This is just 2 minutes away from This is just 2 minutes away from my time here, just one. Okay, now let me go back and give everyone a shout out. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for being my audience on today's live analysis section. Don't forget, this is sponsored by BRF, which means Bruce Rose Funding. Yes, and you can see all their support around in the group. This program is not playing. They are not playing. They are pushing, shaking the industry, and so many things to take out from BRF, paying out traders, genuine traders. Let's not forget that traders are different from traders. Genuine traders are different from gamblers. And we can see that so many people are trying to push the narrative of, don't forget. One of the things I feel like traders are going to do for ourselves and make the trading community a better one is, if we know ourselves, that if we are putting ourselves in positions of, if I am the CEO of a pro-firm company, will I really want to entertain a gambler? Okay. If I am the CEO of a company, if I have a Profem account with me, will I trade this? Will I trade this account like I'm going to treat my capital? There are so many questions we can give and answers, and if we can answer those questions sincerely, we'll have to come to the terms that on a very fair note, some traders are not doing so well on the Profems. So if we can admit the fact that genuine traders and very quality traders coming to BRF, those guys have been getting paid and doing a whole lot for themselves. So it's just about doing what's genuine, doing what is right, and getting paid. So the whole brain behind this, life analysis section is BRF, and you all are MVPs. You have so I really, really appreciate every one of you who have actually come to one of my audience today. It's beautiful having every one of you around. And don't forget, we have this just once in a week, just 30-minute section. We have it just once in a week, once every Tuesday. And again, I meet you here next week, Tuesday. So shout out to Mr. Agolo FX. I'm familiar with this name. Thank you so much for joining. Mr. Kenneth, never give up. Yes, never give up. No one should give up. You keep trying. You keep trying. Even when you are out there, we keep pushing. We might not say trying, but we keep pushing. We keep getting better. So there's no reason to give up. Mr. Kenneth, thank you for that motivation. We are not giving up, and we do hope we are not giving up. So Mr. Luke, thank you so much for the continuous support. And Mr. Adele, or Mrs. Adele, it's so beautiful having every one of you here with me. Thank you so much for making it awesome and awesome here today. So meet you in the same place, same time next week on this Telegram channel. Thank you all and have a blessed time. Bye.